And we are back from July 27th to September 21st. September 21st, I should say. ImageNation is hosting a range of events across Harlem, my hometown, including film screenings, live music performances, and special tributes. And joining me now, we have got the executive producer of ImageNation. We've got Gregory Gates here with us, and
Hey, what's going on,
good to have you, brother.
It's good to be here, man. In the
Listen,
Bronx.
I'm excited.
The boogie down.
The boogie down. Harlem comes to boogie down. Listen, every time I'm on, Harlem is on.
There you
But
go.
listen,
That's right.
exciting time for you guys
Yes.
as well, because this time of year, really things start to ramp up. Talk to me about it.
Yeah, we're doing a lot. The ImageNation Film Festival. It's our 22nd annual festival this year. Started in 1997 with one screening. Moi Kantikama was the founder of the company. She recently left the company about 3 years ago to work for the Department of Cultural Affairs. I'm now heading the company and expanding it, doing what I have to do. This year is very special to us. It's also Harlem Week 50th anniversary. And I know you probably did a lot of stuff for Harlem Week. Yep. So we've planned a lot of stuff throughout for Harlem Week in terms of we call it a HW50 sidebar, Harlem Week 50 sidebar, where we did 9 films that fell within the festival. And we could get into some of the films. I just want to not dominate the conversation.
No, I mean, we can talk about it for a bit because I think it's really huge. But I want to talk about the festival itself.
Please.
The fact that so many people do come out and take part.
It's crazy.
I mean, yes, and I want you to tell people how crazy it is.
Yeah, it's packed. Well, we get about 1,500 people per screening. We do about 19 screenings a year. Again, when we started in 1997, we were in Marcus Garvey Park, my favorite park to be in.
Yes.
We had about 300 people, and we were doing something. But as it grew, like 3 years later, it started being 1,200, and now we cap it off for about 1,500 to 2,000 people per screening. We do screenings all year round. We do mostly screenings in the summertime, as we call it ImageNation Outdoors, and then we do our indoor festival where we do events of some indoor places. But we could talk about the lineup a little bit.
I want to talk about the lineup for a minute, and I know you've got a very special premiere that's coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Luther Vandross, Never Too Much.
Yes, very excited about that film. So, film, Never Too Much. So, it was at the Sundance Film Festival. It was doing well. A lot of people were veering for it, like Netflix and Apple TV. It was acquired by the news channel, CNN acquired it, and then they announced. Now I'm contacting the filmmaker, the distributor. I'm sending them emails like every other day for 3 months. I'm like, please, I want to get this film. Please, whatever you got to do, I'll give my son. I want this movie. So they announced. So CNN announced that they acquired it and they're airing it on OWN in 2025. Wow. I went, oh. I got a call back after being persistent pays off, right? I got a call back and they said, we'll allow you to show it September the 5th outdoors in our favorite park, Marcus Garvey Park.
Yes, sir.
So we're doing the festival started in 97, but about 15 years ago, about 16 years ago, we started the Soul Train event. We do a Soul Train event within the festival as well. And that Soul Train event just simply honors different artists who play Soul Train. We've had a Soul Train tribute for Stevie Wonder. Had a bunch of singers do Stevie Wonder songs. We had a Soul Train tribute for James Brown, for Lionel Richie, for Prince. This year, we're honoring Luther Vandross. And the way that Soul Train honor works is that first we find a very interesting film first, 'cause that's the hardest part, and then we get singers to do tribute songs. So once we locked in Luther, then we started getting the best singers we can find in the world who love Luther, and they all doing Luther songs. The hardest part now has been getting the singers to fight over what song they want to do, Here and Now, Home, all these good songs. So it's going to be a great event. It's September the 5th, free and open to the public. It's going to be a bunch of stuff happening, and I really wish everybody could come out. September the 5th at Marcus Garvey Park, and that's like the next to last film that we're showing at the festival. The festival started July the 21st, and it's going to September the 5th, September the 7th.
You have this particular focus about black films that really
Thank you for saying
makes a difference, because I think so many times in the film industry, we hear about Tyler Perry's, we hear about Spike Lee's, we hear about Lawrence Fishburne's, but there's so many other
Right.
black
Correct.
filmmakers who are really out there on their grind, making hustle, doing that. I mean, we've got the pleasure of having a few sitting across the table from me.
Oh, wow.
But give me the importance of having this black filmmakers and an all black, in an all black community, pretty much that really gets the message.
I'm really glad you brought that up. The impetus of our festival is showing black films, showing independent black films. When we started the festival in 1997, I don't think Netflix was around. It was giving out, Netflix was doing DVDs kind of thing. There wasn't that many streaming channels available. And so our job was really important in terms of, we would do a lot of short films, we would do a lot of independent films, but I felt like we made black film along with other festivals. We started the same year Urban World started, the same year Rooftop Film started. We started, there was a lot of festivals around at the time. Urban World, and Rooftop kind of stayed around. But in that grind, I felt like we were very helpful in pushing up black films, catapulting black films. Today, we have Netflix and all these streaming channels, and if you want to see a black film, you can click on, which is great. I felt like we've done our job. It's not over with yet, but I felt like in terms of the access to black film, it's there now. Now you're able to see it. 97, you remember Bill Cosby, it's the 80s, but Bill Cosby or something on TV, we're like, oh my God, we see a black face on TV. We can't wait to see us, and so that was the reason why Moy Conti started ImageNation Film Festival, so that we can see images of ourselves that are not just stereotypical image, but true images of who we are.
Yeah. Gregory Gates, got to leave it there. He is the executive producer of ImageNation. I want you to come out to Marcus Garvey Park. There you can find out more, take part in the film festival. I went to Rice High School, so I know about Marcus Garvey Park. Right there. Telling you, man.
Thank you.
Now, if you want more information, go ahead and visit the website, imagenation.us. Encourage you to go anywhere. We've got more open coming up right after this. We've got more guests to open up. Don't go anywhere.